Welcome to Great Lakes Fiber Studio. I'm just starting to videotape some of the fun endeavors we do here in the studio. Today we are going to dye hot pink. We're going to dye Surrey Fiber hot pink. And my purple, I use 2 tablespoons of dye. However, this hot pink is really a saturating color. So we're only going to do 1 teaspoon and see how it turns out with 3 pounds of fiber. So I've got my water heating up. I'm going to pour in my vinegar. I had to make sure it wasn't Synthropol. And measure out my dye. I do like to wear a mask because I don't want to inhale all those tiny little particles. I think over time that might not be a good thing. That is a jacquard dye. It's not a greener shades, which I usually like to use, but it's a really nice color. I don't pre-mix my dye when I'm just doing fiber. If I was doing yarn, I would, because I'd want to get all the lumps out, but I'm just doing fiber, loose fiber, so I don't worry about it. And I do lay a wet napkin down to catch any of the loose particles that might be flying around. I have 3 pounds of fiber today. So again, it's Surrey Alpaca fiber. And I've washed it and pre-soaked it in some vinegar water. So that's what we're putting in today. Try to separate a little bit, make sure it's going to get plenty saturated. I have a burner here that I've got set to 180 degrees, and I do keep an eye on the temperature throughout the course of the day as it's heating up. And once it hits 180, I will just turn the heat off and let it sit overnight. And just so you can see, it's already, some of that dye is already taking, even though it's not to temperature, but the heat will set, the heat in the vinegar. The vinegar is the acid in the acid wash dyes, and the heat will set it. And I have found that by letting it sit overnight, I have excellent results with the take-up of all the dye. So, we're just going to put the lid on that. And let it get to temperature. And that's it.